So friends, here is what kind of cellular changes are occurring in case of acute inflammation. So first of all, we have to see that these cells, which is RBC or WBCs, they move in the central part of the blood vessels, and fluids, these are fluids which are moving at the periphery of blood vessels. Why they are moving like this? Because they want to minimize the resistance to the flow of blood, and they are moving like this by axial laminar theory. So friends, here I am going to give one example to you so you can easily understand. So if this WBC are present in the central part of the blood vessels, so they have to come to the periphery. After that, this is first part, and in second part they have to slow down because they are moving very fastly, very rapidly in the central part of the blood vessels. So they should slow down, and after they want to get outside of the blood vessel, so they should attach with the endothelial wall, and then they will cross the endothelial wall, and they will come in the extravascular space from the blood vessels, and they will go and kill the bacteria which is present in the extravascular space. So friend, this kind of cellular change we are going to differentiate it into intravascular changes and extravascular changes. So first of all, we are going to discuss about intravascular changes. So what is happening inside the intravascular changes is first is WBC, which is moving in the central part of the blood vessel, is they will come towards the periphery. They will come towards the periphery, and this process is called as margination. This is first process, and second process is rolling. In this, how the blood vessels, yeah, how the WBC are going to slow down, how this WBC are going to slow down. We are having some speed breakers. So in case of rolling, we are having, this is neutrophils. Neutrophils are having silyl Lewis X on their surface, and endothelial cells are having selectin on their surface, and between them, interaction between the selectins interaction between selectins and silyl Lewis X, which cause the decrease in the speed of WBC, and which is responsible for the process of rolling. And we can also call it as loose adhesion. And after that, this WBC will go further, and it will leads to form adhesion, and this is the interaction between the integrins and ICAM and VCAM. ICAM are mainly inter intercellular adhesion molecule या vascular cell adhesion molecules. And here friends, we are having, like in case of selectins, we are having three kinds of selectins: E selectins, P selectins, and L selectins. E selectins are mainly present on the endothelial cell. P selectins are mainly present on the endothelial cell and platelets, and L selectins are mainly present on the leukocytes. And here we are having, like, these Weibel palette body are mainly present inside the endothelial cell, and they are containing Willebrand factor and selectin itself. So friends, due to interaction between integrins and ICAM and VCAM, they are going to adhere more strongly. So this is called as form adhesion. And after the next and last step is transmigration. We can call it as transmigration या diapedasis. This is a last step, and we also call it as CD31 या PCAM. PCAM is platelets endothelial cell adhesion molecule. Platelets endothelial cell adhesion molecule. So due to presence of this basement membrane, which is made up of collagen fiber, made up of collagen fiber, the this WBC also cross the basement membrane. So these WBC are responsible for secretions of one enzyme which is called as collagenase enzyme, which break this collagen, and they will easily and they make the easier for the WBC to cross this endothelial cell membrane. And here friend, we can correlate clinically is if any process which is in case of margination, rolling, form adhesion and transmigration or diapedasis, if these are not occurring properly, so patient is having recurrent and repeated attacks of infection. Why? Because these neutrophils, these neutrophils are can't reach up to bacteria, and they can't kill bacteria. So that's why it leads to a repeated and recurrent attack of infections. So friend, next process which are occurring inside the cellular change of acute inflammation is extravascular change. In this we are having chemotaxis. Chemo means any chemical and taxis means slow movement. So this is chemotaxis is a unidirectional movement of WBCs towards bacteria. Okay, and some chemicals which attract the bacteria are like bacterial product and which are exogenous. Bacterial products are exogenous. Chemotactic molecule, and we have complement protein C5a, interleukin 8 and leukotrienes B4. So these are chemicals which attract the WBCs towards bacteria. And these three, complementary protein 5a, interleukin 8 and leukotrienes B4, are endogenous chemotactic molecules. And whenever our neutrophils या leukocytes are going to attack the bacteria, so this process is called as leukocyte activation. In this case, first is recognition of target cell where is bacteria is present, and then engulfment of bacteria means intake of bacteria by WBCs, and after last is killing of bacteria. And we have like oxygen dependent killing and oxygen independent killing.